Good morning. Welcome to a wet Saturday morning. It's not raining yet. So I'm out on my third run session after injury. Seems good. Last week, very similar to what happened the week before. So after a couple of hours, I did get some pain in my leg, but it went. So I don't know. Again, did I sit funny? Was it twisted? Did I provoke it? I don't know. So all week I've had no dramas whatsoever, no sensations, no feelings. I did a big hike on the Sunday after the run with no issues whatsoever. Walking up hills, I had a heavy backpack. On the way back, it was 21 kilos, so it's a really heavy pack. I walked 2.5 miles. No dramas whatsoever. Steep hill on the way down, which I thought would play it up, but it doesn't. Don't know. No, I've done that a couple of times and it just doesn't play it up. So it's literally when I just run. Not sure. So again, I've been all week, no dramas. So hopefully this week I'll be a lot better. Hopefully. I really desperately need to get on the trails because I'm getting lazy. Like even this morning, sitting on the sofa, and I'm just thinking I can't be bothered, but I need to get out. I need to get back on the long trails. I'm so used to this run here is going to be like hour and 20 minutes. I'm used to running 4, 5, 6 hours, so it is making me very lazy, especially only running once a week as well. Don't know. I was tempted to do a midweek run, but I thought no. Why provoke it? It might make it worse. So I'm just going to stick to the weekends for now. Once a week should be good. I'm doing strength training. I'm doing stretches. So I don't know. I'm still not getting, if you like, professional help. So I'm doing it all for myself. We'll see, eh? Right, let's pick the speed up and I'll bring you back when I can. So I've just done, it's just about to click 2 miles. So I've only stopped the once. Is that a mistake? Is it not? Should I have stopped more? Don't know. Just going to get to this corner here and then I'll stop and I'll start walking. That'll do. So pretty much the same as before. Going to stick to roughly a zone 2 heart rate pace. So for me that's about a 13-minute mile. When I'm actually training and my plan, if you like, was to run at a 12-minute mile, so it's a bit quicker. So my pace for the 32 miler that I did was roughly about a 13-minute mile, but that took me 7 hours. So, and that takes up a lot of time, at a weekend. So what my plan is to speed up. So I did, just before Christmas, I did a 24 miler at the 12-minute mile pace. I did a 28 miler, I think it was 28.5, I think, at a 12-minute mile pace. And I was going for the 34 miles at the 12-minute mile pace, over average. And that's when it went wrong. But I did it too close together. I didn't give myself enough time to recover. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going to stick with. I've had no trouble for the last year with the program that I'm doing, and I'm doing roughly the same program. So the only thing I can think of is that I've just overrun myself. Never mind. So yeah, just over 2 miles now. There is a slight sensation on the outside of my knee. It's just below my knee. So I'll give it a walk, give it a run. All I can do is test it really. So I'm at the halfway mark, 2.5 miles. So I thought I'd stop off here and have a chat. I've killed my trainers, so excuse my legs. I've got a split, I've got an hole. So these New Balance have not lasted at all. Let me turn you around, hold on. Yeah, they've not lasted at all really. Just done a quick calculation. I've done about 385 miles in these. I managed to get 550 out of the last ones, but that was over a year. 385 in what, 6 months roughly. 2 runs a month, 2 runs a week. I don't think it's very good. They cost me just under 80 quid. So I think I might change brands. Don't know what ones to go for. Don't know. There's so many brands out there now. I just want to make sure they're comfortable. You know, if I'm doing long runs, and when you're buying blind, you know, you're coming from the post or whatever, you go to the shop and they're like mega money, stupid money. Yeah, I'm not training for a race. I'm not trying to be the fastest, longest runner in the world. I just want to get out and do what I want to do. You know, I enjoy it. So, I mean, I can go to the shop and try them on, test them, and make sure they're comfortable, and see if I can get a better deal online. I suppose that's probably the way to go. We'll see. We'll see, eh? Excuse my legs. The other ones started to do the same. So these ones are different to the New Balance I had before. These have got a very thin mesh, and I think that's what it is. They're just not. There's just no strength in them. You know, after the first few times of wearing them, few runs, I did notice that they were starting to open up, like there. Yeah. Oh well, lesson learned. Don't buy them ones. Right, there's a geezer over there walking his dog, so I'll wait for him to get closer and then I'll carry on. Right, let's run the second half and see what happens. Perfect conditions for it, lovely day. Bit chilly, but that's fine once you get moving. Been lucky with the last 3 runs. It's been raining during the week, raining the day before, it was raining yesterday. Come out Saturday morning, bosh, sun's out. Win-win. Lovely. So at what, 3.5 miles, it wasn't pain, there was the sensation on the outside of the knee again. I say it's not hurting, it's not pain. Generally under normal circumstances I would run through it, because I always get little niggles on the calves and stuff on warm up and so on. You know, so it's maybe because I'm being too overcautious, but I just don't want to aggravate it, you know. So we are at 382 at the moment. Gonna walk to the end of this car park, and then the last leg home I'll pick up the pace again, see how we go. Half of it I am tempted to just run through it, but then will that set me back right at the beginning of recovery again? You know, what to do. So at 4.25 miles, I've pretty much thrown the towel in, gutted. So yeah, just on the last leg there, which was literally 200 metres, I had the pain has come back, so it's more than just a sensation now. So it's forced me to stop really. So I'm going to walk back. So I've got about 3/4 mile. Going to walk back, come up with a new plan. So do I go the professional route and get an osteopath? It's looking likely. I didn't want to, but I might have to. Just don't seem to be progressing any more than it has, you know. Never mind. Right. That was what, 1 hour and 3. Next time. See you later.